Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Just coming back from the Toyota dealership. Had to go pick up some license plates today for a new ride that I just picked up. If you haven't seen that, check it out. It's over at RobMotive JT. Complete change for that channel. But anyway, while I was there, I noticed something interesting at the dealership regarding stock levels for the Toyota Tacoma. So I came home and looked them up, and I'm going to run through with you guys what I saw over there generally. And then I've got a question for you. So before I get to the big question, let me tell you what I found. First of all, when I got home and pulled that dealership out, it's Bert Ogden in Harlingen, Texas. Great place. I've bought, I can't even remember how many vehicles from them now, including the most recent one that I just picked up about a week ago or so. But anyway, I came home, pulled them up, and they have 38 Toyota Tacomas. Now, they don't physically have 38 on the lot. They've got 19 coming in, so in other words, available in allocation. That's assuming no one else has already gobbled them up, right? And they've got 19 on the lot. I was shocked. 19 Toyota Tacomas? And somebody had a theory about that recently, about why dealerships seem to have more stock now. And that is that since the new 2024 is coming, the dealership is building as many 2023s as they can, or finishing them up, so that they can get them out there and get them sold. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I don't think you're going to be able to put your hands on a 2024 until, man, maybe December at the earliest. But anyway, of those 19 that the dealership had, most were SRs or SR5s. But I was really surprised. They also had a couple of sports. I didn't notice any TRD off-roads. But I was really shocked when I saw a Trail Edition. They have a Trail Edition there, available. Amazing. I couldn't believe it. They also had a TRD Pro. And I think a Limited as well. I mean, a pretty good cross-section, I guess, of Toyota Tacomas, different trim levels and things that you can pick up. Now, the cheapest one I saw, and I just looked at this real quickly, but the cheapest one that I saw was $39,000 some odd dollars. Now, most of those that they had did not show pricing. It had a call for pricing little blurb on the website. I'm not surprised. We're still playing the pricing game, it seems. I don't know why. It just doesn't tell you what the price is. I mean, what's the big secret? Come on, Bert Ogden, give us the pricing. Anyway, I suppose I could have stayed longer at the dealership. I couldn't. I had other things to do. But I could have walked the lot, I guess, and looked at the stickers or something like that. But anyway, 18 available Toyota Tacomas across different trim levels. I really wish I would have seen the Trail Edition, because that's the version that I'm looking at getting in the 2024, and I think I might have gotten some kind of an idea, at least loosely, on what the 2024 is going to be based on, because I think there'll be a lot of similarities between that truck and the current Trail Edition. But nonetheless, I didn't. Or Trail Hunter, I should say. I keep confusing the two. The Trail Edition versus the Trail Hunter. I think there'll be some similarities between those two. Now, as far as putting them out now, trying to clean out the closet, if you will, as I mentioned earlier, man, it kind of seems like that a little bit. You know, for a while, I wouldn't see maybe one or two, maybe three on the lot. Now, all of a sudden, they've got 18 of them. Very strange, and I can't imagine the market has slowed down. I mean, it's been red hot for the Toyota Tacoma for quite a while, even when I went and got this one. I grabbed this one, and it had just come in, I believe, and the other ones were already going. And the whole reason I went to the dealership and saw this one is because I knew the other ones were going quickly, and I wanted to put my hands on one that was coming in very, very shortly on allocation. So I don't believe it's because people aren't interested anymore. I think they're still coming now, or people are still going rather to the dealership. My question for you guys is since there seems to be a broader supply of them out there now, Are you going to wait for the 2024, or are you going to run out and grab a 23 at the dealership? You know, there's still a lot of talk. I hear a lot of talk on the channel about people not liking what's coming as far as the 2024 goes. And by that, I mean the V6 turbo. And there's still some confusion, at least for me, as to whether that is a twin turbo, which I don't believe it is, or just a single turbo, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be. I don't know if Toyota has fully disclosed that yet. There's a lot of rumors out there, and I get comments whenever I mention this about, oh, Toyota already announced, and then I go look, and I don't see anything about it. So if you have officially, we're on a really bumpy road, by the way, if you have officially, then leave a comment down below, and tell me where. Was it Toyota, or was it just some guy talking on the web? I try not to do that myself, you know. If I say something on this channel, I want it to be verifiably true. Like the pedal commander, for example. We might as well throw a plug for that in, right? The only reason I even thought of it at the moment is because I just hit the gas a little bit back there. Nothing crazy. I wanted to kind of get around something. And the pedal commander's there. Love it. Still loving it on the truck. No issues or anything crazy with it. It is awesome. The #1 mod for the Toyota Tacoma. And there is a discount code down below. It's RobMotive1, and you can go to pedalcommander.com and save 30 bucks if you're interested. But enough of the advertisement, right? I mean, the guy's got to eat, doesn't he? I'd be curious to know if anybody out there is maybe trying to make up their mind, or has already decided and just trying to put their hands on a 2023 Tacoma. And what about deposits for this new truck? Have you, or do you know of anybody personally who has put down an actual deposit, money down, on the 2024? I've heard from some people that say they know somebody. Well, I know a lot of somebodies. I mean, personally, but they say they know somebody who went to the dealership and put down a deposit, so I guess they could be first in line for something that doesn't exist yet. I mean, that's the problem I have with putting deposits down on new remodeled trucks. I mean, what if something happens in production and there's a stop build issue, or something else like this lovely strike that's going on right now? You know, you've got money tied up sitting in a bank account somewhere that the dealership is earning interest on, waiting for this truck to come in with no idea of when it's going to come or what's going to come. And that's the other thing I wonder about anybody who's put down a deposit. Did you actually get to choose the trim level that you want, or you're just putting a deposit down to pick from what may or may not come in? And then you may have to settle for something that maybe you don't want, you know, like I don't know, a Limited versus a TRD off-road, or an SR5 versus a Pro. I don't know. That's a pretty extreme example. One other thing I wanted to mention, you know, I've talked about the Trail Hunter. That's the trim that I want. And some folks have mentioned that they believe that the Trail Hunter is actually a step above the TRD Pro. And I didn't think that at first. You know, the TRD Pro, at least in my eyes, has always been the #1 truck, right? I mean, as far as trim levels go. But I'm thinking this Trail Hunter might actually be up above the TRD Pro. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about that. Do you agree? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.